Q4 of 2025, and you guys are going to be left holding the bag. I don't want that for you guys. I don't want you guys to fall for these traps and start and being left holding the bag, thinking that your altcoin is going to make this miraculous all-time high. And the reality is that most altcoins will not make an all-time high. Most altcoins will have pumps. We will have pumps, right? Most altcoins will have pumps, but most altcoins will not make all-time highs. Most altcoins are just going to make a lower high, you just have a nice little rally, and then crash back down along with Bitcoin. So if you haven't had a game plan, if you're the person right now saying, oh man, I'm really waiting for a retest, I really want Bitcoin to come back down to 113 so I can get in, you missed out, unfortunately, and that happened to you because you didn't have a game plan. If we realistically see a drop down to 113 right now, Bitcoin could be in big trouble. Bitcoin could be in big trouble. We don't want to be jumping into a long or jumping in at the next retest of 113 thinking that, oh yeah, it's October only, we're only going to go up from here. Because if we realistically have a drop from where we're at right now, around the 117 to 118 area, we could have made 125 the all-time high, the official top, and 113 doesn't have any hard written law that it has to hold as support, and we could just start the dump, right? So unfortunately, if you missed out on the Bitcoin long, if you haven't gotten into any altcoin longs, you haven't been game planning. You haven't been game planning, but there is still some time with the proper amount of risk, right? Or proper amount of risk management. You could enter some trades here in the next couple of days that still have time. Now, if you haven't had a game plan up to this point, I'm going to assume that you won't have a game plan by yourself. You're just at the mercy of these content creators jumping on and telling you when your altcoin is going to pump. Tell me when the altcoin top is so I can sell. If you don't want to be at the mercy of creators and their live streams telling you what to do, make sure that you are joining the Crypto Citadel, guys. The Crypto Citadel, my private trading community, has been game planning for the last month and a half, waiting for this month in October to rally and really run towards some of our targets. And we already have targets. We've been game planning this morning, looking over the new quarterly data, the new monthly data, right? And we have a game plan set in motion. If you're trying to get a game plan, you're trying to figure out where the potential top for this market could be, and you're not sure, you're not reading data, you're just going off fear and FOMO, the Crypto Citadel is here to help you guys. We have a flash sale for the next 48 hours. Well, actually less than 48 hours at this point. It ends on October 3rd, midnight at 12 a.m. and 1 minute, it's over. So between now and October 3rd, you can join for 25% off your first month with the code UPTOBER. With the code UPTOBER. Take advantage of it. A lot of people have been hitting me in the DMs. Crusader, when are you going to do another deal? When are you going to do the 50% again? When are you going to do the 50% again? 50% ended back in August, and people have been blowing me up in September. Now I'm giving you an opportunity to get in at 25% so you can get this last leg up in the market, right? In this last rally here in this last month. Now's the time. Take advantage of it. You have less than 48 hours to make a move and start game planning. So make sure you're taking advantage of it. Sign up with the link in my profile, link in the description down below, depending where you're watching, and use the code UPTOBER to sign up. All right, let's start looking at Bitcoin here, guys. So I've been warning you guys about this chart, right? I've been warning you guys about this chart, about a potential bottom here around this 109, 108 area. Targets to the upside for Bitcoin between 126 to 139, right? We have been game planning here. Now, Bitcoin has had a major blast off. We're currently up at 117. Can we have a retest of the previous week high? Definitely possible, down at 115. But realistically, we need to and must continue to hold this 115. We lose 115 and the rally is going to be put on pause. Meanwhile, we hold above 115, which is the previous week high. The movement continues to the upside. Now, does this mean that there's no resistance to the upside? Absolutely not. We have the previous month high up at 117. We have the new quarter naked point of control up at 117. We have a 60-day NPOC at 117, right? We have a few other targets. We have a gold pocket up at 118.5. There's a lot of resistance, a lot of targets here to this upside for Bitcoin that Bitcoin could, struggle to get through. So it's not just going to be up only, right? It's not going to be up only. Let me quickly jump on over here. Bitcoin, where is it? BTC, USD. Here we go. All right. Macro chart here, right? Talking about this macro target last night in the macro charts here in the Crypto Citadel. Look, Bitcoin was all the way down at 113.9. I was giving people the levels, what we were looking for, and it's already running. It's already running. So here we go, guys. Right now, Bitcoin has made a big move, breaking out of the September value area high range, right? We've broken out of the range for September. We're getting above that area of 116.8. Staying above that area is very important, along with the previous week high of 115. Staying above the month of September's range, very good. Big target to the upside is 118, 118.1 to 118.4. We have a gold pocket. We have the quarterly MPOC, right? Once we can break out of this little triangle area where our uptrend for September and our downtrend from quarter 3 meet, which is around the 120 area, if we can flip 120 into support, we're running for new all-time highs. We are running for new all-time highs, guys. Dylan Walker in the house going, I'm after AERO. Let's go take a look at Aerodrome for you, my friend. Let's go take a look at Aerodrome. So Aerodrome right now, finding some good support here, right? Finding some good support. I'm actually going to update this chart live with you guys here as these targets are no longer relevant. Let's actually get the previous quarter range here. Come on. Here we go. We have, oops, let me turn this magnet off. We have the quarterly NPOC up at 133, 132. Let's see, where is the monthly average? Coming in close on the monthly average here for Aerodrome. We're charting out Aerodrome right now live. Let's see here, where is the quarterly? Quarterly is right at our current price point. And let's get our monthly range as well for the month of September. We have a monthly MPOC. Let's update this. Let's get the range for quarter 3. People always want to pull back after a big rally because they want to get in. But realistically, if we do pull back, we do not want to be dropping below 116 to 115 minimum. We do not want to be dropping below 115. That will definitely not be good here in the short term. So if we drop below 116, 115 is the cutoff. We drop below 115, we could be dropping lower, and that's not going to be good in the short term. Let's see here. Guess who, Chicken Boo? What's going on, man? Bill sent me here. Good to see you, man. Good to see you from Bill's channel. Bill is a savage. So good to see you here, man. Dylan Walker says, I glitched. Oh, man, what a coincidence. So Aerodrome here. You don't want to drop below 92. Target in the short term to $1.12. Once above $1.12, 132. Above 132, we're looking for 164 to 168 to the upside. Above that, we are running for all-time highs, right? My target, I'm going to be taking big targets big profits around this 164, 168 area. And if we drop below 92, Aerodrome could be cooked. Those are the targets. Appreciate everybody smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. XRP 400%. Where do you see that, guys? Where do you see that? Let's go take a look at the XRP chart here. I know a lot of you guys are loving the XRP chart, but let's go talk about it. So XRP here still remains in a downtrend, right? Still making lower highs. XRP has come up and hit our monthly and quarterly average. We need to come up to our quarterly NPOC of $3 and break this downtrend, right? Start breaking this market structure of lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Once we can get above this 314 area and start breaking above that, our next big area of resistance is going to be this 325 to 332. We have a gold pocket there. And we have the value area high for the Q3 range. Breaking this will then lead us for a rally to 366 with a final target of 416 to the upside for XRP. Now, if we continue this downtrend and we get rejected at $3 again, expect to pull back down to 276. I don't expect us to be falling down, as I expect Bitcoin to continue rallying in through October, which will allow altcoins to rally. Meanwhile, the Bitcoin dominance begins to drop as well. We will see bigger moves to the upside for XRP and altcoins in general. And we're building some strong support here between 275 to 270. So I don't expect us to be dropping below that anytime soon, especially with a potential altcoin season loading up here as Bitcoin is trying to, go a lot higher. Bitcoin dominance just hasn't had that major drop just yet. So, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys in here. If you're not in the Crypto Citadel already, game planning, getting ready for these swing trades, for this last big rally in the market, like everyone in the Crypto Citadel has been doing for the last month of September, you have the next 48 hours, or less than 48 hours actually, to sign up to the Crypto Citadel and get 25% off your first month with the code UPTOBER. On October 3rd, that deal is gone and the price is going up from $99 a month to $149 a month. Everybody that gets in before then is locked in at $99 for the lifetime of their membership. So lock in when you can. You got less than 48 hours to make a big move, to make a big decision on whether you're going to game plan or you're just going to blindly react to the market on FOMO and fear as we head into the last big rally of the year. So it's all up to you guys. Really depends on who you want to be. Appreciate everybody smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Let's keep it rocking and rolling here. Let's go take a look at some other altcoins. Let's go take a look at AVAX. AVAX continues to be same targets here. We definitely have some targets to the downside. Monthly, quarterly NPOC down at $23. We definitely do not want to see AVAX dropping below 26. AVAX drops below 26, and it's in big trouble. Now, if we continue to move to the upside here, targets to the upside for AVAX remain between 36 to 41 with, the local highs here between 51 to 54. If we were to break above the 2024 all-time high of $65, then maybe, just maybe, we can run for some legacy targets between 147 to the all-time high of 147. Just maybe. So appreciate everybody smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. I missed the live session till still expecting that 109 for Bitcoin to bottom out. No, I am not expecting 109 for Bitcoin to bottom out. If you missed it, that means you're probably not in the Crypto Citadel, because if you were in the Crypto Citadel, you would have known that once we were at that 109, 108 area, we were looking for the bottom already of April. All right, bottom on the first week of April. After that, we start rallying. We go into May with a rally, right? And then we start dumping towards the end of May. Towards the end of May, we start dumping. We bottom out at the beginning of June, another big rally. We start coming towards the end of June, another dump, right? And then we rally into July. We start to dump at the very ending of July here, right? Very ending of July. We start to dump here. Last week, we bottom out on August 3rd. We rally, make new all-time highs. August, we start to dump. Dump. September 1st, we bottom out. Once again, we rally into September. Once again, we start topping out and we bottom out. Guess what? We bottomed out on September 26th. not the exact beginning of the new month, but just like we did back in June, we bottomed out early, a little early in the month before entering. So I'm expecting a major rally to the upside like we did going from June to July, here going from September into October, going for those all-time highs. That's why I'm so confused. Bull market or bear market? We've been in a bull market for many months. If you are confused, you have been watching the wrong people, and you have unfortunately just been another victim of watching crypto content instead of analyzing data. You need to be in a group where you are watching and analyzing data, not going based off feelings and hopes and hopium. A lot of creators just jump on here to feed you hopium for the clicks, right? They're just going to tell you what you want to hear. Every time there's a little small pump in the market, altcoin season, every time there's a dump, a little pullback in the market, oh, that's it. Bull market is over. Bull market is over. We're dumping. We're dumping. We're dumping. It's all about fear. It's all about fear and clicks. So unfortunately, if you don't want to be a part of that, you need to realistically join the Crypto Citadel and start analyzing data. You get 25% off right now in the next less than 48 hours if you sign up with the code October. Code is in the profile. The link is in the profile. Go sign up if you're ready to start analyzing data and start game planning. XRP still going below 270? No, I don't expect XRP to dump below 270. I need money. Should I sell some of my XRP or wait? Well, only you know the answer to that, right? Only you know the answer to your financial struggles. If you really need money, bro, there's nothing wrong with taking some profits, bro. There's nothing wrong with taking some profits. You know who doesn't go broke? People that take profits. How many people take profits in the crypto space? Probably less than 5%. Probably less than 5% of people actually take profits. Everybody wants to diamond hand forever because they're always being promised 100x, 1000x, life-changing money, right? If you tell somebody, hey, you're gonna make $500 or $1,000 if you do this and this, that's not it. That's not interesting. Oh, but you're gonna make $1 million. Oh, that's it. Everybody watches that video, right? So it's just one of those things that everybody gets caught up in all the time. So make sure you're taking profits, guys. That Zach Rector is a scammer. That's not the real Zach Rector. So make sure you guys are blocking him. Make sure you guys are blocking him because that is not the real Zach Rector. Yeah, man, you got to pay your mortgage. Go for it, bro. That's important. What's more important is paying your bills, making sure you and your family are provided for, and all your expenses are covered. Whatever's left over after that is what you invest, is what you risk, right? Because when you are investing, you are in your mind, you need to be well aware that every dollar that you invest is money that is gone forever, money that you're never going to see again, right? But if you need that money as a lifeblood to continue paying your mortgage, paying your bills, pay your groceries, then you don't have enough money to be investing. You should not be investing at all. You should not be trading at all. You should only be trading and investing when you have money left over after all your bills are covered and you are completely okay with losing that money. Now, obviously, I'm not in the game to lose money. I'm in the game to make money. That's why I run the Crypto Citadel, to try to teach people and help people understand how to read data, how to read charts so they can make wise decisions to be able to take properly risk managed positions, and they can trade those positions and make some profit, right? That's what we're in for. But if you're not in it, you're not in it to win it. If you're just going based off hopium, you're gonna get wrecked. Are you going to sell your Bitcoin before the bear market? I do plan on taking profits on Bitcoin. Yes, I am in a Bitcoin long. I have been in this Bitcoin long for a few weeks now. I have been holding it, been waiting. I do have some big targets. I will be closing out that trade as we approach new all-time highs. As you guys can see here in the Crypto Citadel. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Come on. As you guys can see here in the Crypto Citadel, right, did have a swing trade for Bitcoin, went underwater for a little bit, but used enough low leverage that I was able to manage it, continue the dollar cost average. We are approaching TP1 here at 118 pretty soon, and then we do have some more targets to the upside for my Bitcoin long. I also do plan on taking a lot of profit on altcoins as Bitcoin begins to hit these new all-time highs. So do you think XRP will go up more or shoot back down again? I don't expect any altcoin to have any type of major retracement of any kind, right, with Bitcoin pushing to the upside. XRP right now is sitting at 294. Yes, it's not at the $100 or $10 that a lot of these XRP gurus are promising you, and they'll probably never hit that anytime soon. Now, realistic targets, right? 3 to 332. Above that, we got 366. Above that, we got 416. Those are realistic targets for XRP here in this last final big move to the upside. Is it going to happen in October? Is it going to happen in November? We don't know. Nobody has a crystal ball, but we are prepared for it in the Crypto Citadel. So those are realistic targets. Nobody here is talking about $10, $100 XRP. You'll never have to work again, yada, yada. That's all Fugazi. I don't expect XRP to have any type of major pullback unless Bitcoin has a major pullback, which I'm not expecting right now, but there is resistance between 118 to 120. So, we could have a few days of a little bit of choppy chop, a little bit of a pullback, but overall, I don't expect any significant pullback, and I don't expect XRP to be dropping anywhere below 272. I think we've built some strong support here around this 271, 272 area. I don't expect us dropping below that. That would definitely break the structure here of being in the range for Q3, and that would be a lot more differently in. It was, let me tell you, it was a difficult ride. Holding out, but we made it. So overall, ADA, I need to update this chart. I'll be updating it and posting it in the Crypto Citadel. This is outdated information here. This is an outdated chart. But overall, getting back above the yearly average of 81 cents, very, very bullish to the upside. Short-term targets are between 97 to $1.11. Above that, we got $1.20. Above that, we got $1.50 to $1.78. Best case being hyper generous here, 215. Don't really see much of that happening, but anything can happen with ETFs and yada yada. And ADA has been mentioned in a few ETFs here. So, but realistically, between 97 to $1.20, maybe $1.50. I'm definitely taking big profit at $1.20 and leaving a moonbag to ride above there towards that 150 to 178 if we get a nice gracious altcoin season for ADA here in the next 30 plus days. What's the question here? What are going up? It's going to be golden. We are going up. It's going to be golden until it's not, right? What are your predictions for Doge? We did cover Dogecoin in the Crypto Citadel this morning. Biggest targets for Dogecoin are going to be between 32 to 39 cents. That's the biggest targets. Can it go higher? Anything is possible, right? Anything is possible, but my big targets are between 32 to 39 cents for Dogecoin. Can we run for some legacy targets of 52 to all-time highs? Who knows, but I don't think so. I honestly think between 32 to 39 are realistic targets for Dogecoin, and it makes a fantastic short-term trade if you're using low leverage. Do you predict that this month for Doge? It can be anywhere between now and November. Really depends on when Bitcoin tops out, when Bitcoin really starts to move up higher and starts hitting those new all-time highs. What happened? Well, let me tell you what happened. Why is the market pumping? It's very simple. Q3 ended. Month of September ended. We opened up Q4. Q4 is usually pretty bullish. We've been expecting a large move to the upside. We've identified many patterns where Bitcoin dumps as we start closing out the month and bottoms out and starts pumping at the beginning of the new month into the first 2.5 weeks. So far, everything that has been posted in the Crypto Citadel of everything we've been analyzing has been telling us that a big move in October is coming, and so far it's playing out. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin sitting here at 117,450, 117,460. Very nice. I'm up about 800 to 900 bucks on my Bitcoin long right now to the upside. So fantastic trade so far, and it's all about being patient, guys. All about being patient. When I join your group, can you help me set up a WEEX? Yes, I can help you set up a WEEX. Make sure you are jumping into the live sessions every morning, Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern. when we do our live trading sessions, and I will help you set up your WEEX account. Let's continue reading here through the chat. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Let's see here. I have a few smackaroons today. I'm in October. That's right, Diamond. I saw you, bro. Savage. Those Ethereum plays for you have been playing out, man. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. It's all about a game plan, man. With a game plan, anything is possible, right? When you don't have a game plan, only one certainty is out there. You're probably gonna get wrecked, right? You're just gambling. You're shooting for the stars. You're rolling the dice, right? You are just hoping that something plays out in your favor, and that's not the way to be an investor. That's not the way to be a trader, right? It's not about hope. It's not about gambling. It's not about all this, high risk for high rewards. Low risk, high rewards, properly managed, properly assessed game plans is what's going to help you be a profitable investor or profitable trader, right? Because even if you're like, oh, Crusader, I'm not a trader, I don't really care. Even if you're just in spot, you're still a trader. You're buying at an entry point and you plan on taking profits at an exit point. That is a trade. That is a trade. By definition, you are also a trader. You might be a long-term trader, right? Your swing trades or whatever you want to call them might take months to play out, maybe a year to play out, but it's a trade nonetheless. And if you're not analyzing data, you're just gambling. Dennis, what's going on, brother? Can you look at Pepe? Let's go take a look at good old Pepe, man. Pepperoni.